Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be looking at the Xiaomi TV FX Pro. And this FX Pro comes with a 4K QLED panel, and this is a review note that was sent to me by Xiaomi, and they have sent us the 55-inch variant, but this FX Pro is also available in a 43-inch variant, and that also has a QLED panel. And if you notice the interface, you'll notice this interface is very different. In fact, this actually comes with the Amazon TV interface, and hence, as you can see, it's very fast. And in fact, as you can see, we have all the apps support, for example Netflix, Apple TV, etc. So let's have a closer look at this television now. So guys, in terms of looks, again, very nice it looks, and again the bezels are pretty minimal, as you can see, and also I like the fact that the branding is also not very loud. We just have a Xiaomi branding over here, and here on the end it just says Fire TV. So pretty sleek, and of course I'm using this built-in stands that came to mounting. You can also do wall mounting if you want. So in terms of looks, again, pretty sleek. This is the 55-inch variant, as I have mentioned. So this is the supplied remote that we are getting, and it's a pretty long remote and has dedicated buttons for Prime Video, Netflix, etc. And we also have this D-Ring which you'll control, and we also have this dedicated button for Alexa. And this is a voice controlled remote, so we can ask anything. For example, I'll ask a simple question: what's the weather in Mumbai?
In Mumbai, Maharashtra.
And as you can see, it gives you that information. And apart from that, we can also actually ask a lot of things. For example, let's say I want to watch some movies of Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. So I can just ask this: Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. And you don't have to worry, it will just find out from wherever it is there, and you can just click and start watching. So this is a complete integration. Apart from this, if you also have smart devices, etc., that are controlled by Alexa, like smart lights, etc., that can be controlled. In fact, I have one video doorbell which is Alexa compatible. Let's see if it works. Show me my video doorbell.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's now giving me a live feed. I can just press home also, and let's say I can watch my show or whatever on YouTube, and that will stay there. For example, if I'm waiting for a delivery or something, you get the gist. So that also works. Let me just go back to home. So as you can see, this is the interface that we are getting, and this is the Fire TV interface. If you are ever used a Fire TV stick, this is exactly the same interface that you're getting. So you get access to Netflix, etc., and it has a huge app store where you can actually download tons and tons of apps that are available. So every popular app is actually supported on this one. Let me just go back to home, and in fact also Apple TV is also supported on this one. Of course, Netflix is there. Let me just invoke Netflix, and this is Netflix. And again, as you can see, the interface is fairly fluid. So again, that works actually very well. And also, if you notice, HDR10 Plus is also supported, and 4K. So HDR10, HDR10 Plus is supported, and the picture quality is actually very good on this one. Let me actually play something to give you an idea, and let me increase the volume a little bit.
This world, our world, everything.
I'll just mute the volume, but this is the picture quality. And as you can see, because it's having that QLED panel, the colors are actually very good on this. You have that typical QLED pop, and also like the fact that we also have the filmmaker mode on this television, which again gives a very accurate picture quality. So again, in terms of picture quality, as you can see, we are getting very good picture quality with this television. Some more footage to give you an idea about the picture quality, and the blacks also are produced very well. Not only the color pop is there, but even the dark blacks, as you can see, are produced very well. So considering the price point, I feel in terms of picture quality, I simply can't complain too much with this television. As you can see, the dark scenes are also produced very well on this television. The built-in speakers are also pretty decent. It's a 34 watt speaker on this 55-inch variant, and let me increase the volume to give you an idea. So certainly in terms of sound, I would say for a TV speakers, these are pretty decent in my opinion. I also wanted to show you regarding the picture adjustment options. When you're playing any content, you can hold this home button for about 2 or 3 seconds, and you'll notice on the screen on the side you get this, and from here you can adjust the sound and the picture quality. In fact, in terms of picture quality, I do like the fact that this is actually offering the filmmaker mode, which is generally not given in this price point, and this gives a very true accurate picture. For example, if you're watching movies and stuff, you actually should use it. By default it was on standard, and I felt the picture was actually too punchy to my liking, but the movie and the filmmaker mode are very good. But what I like is that if you go to the customized option, and as you can see here, you have a lot of options, and now you can adjust the backlighting, contrast, tint, etc. And I like the fact that we also have advanced settings, and here you can adjust the white balance, etc. But I also like the fact that it also has this dynamic backlighting option. You can play around with this, and it changes the picture, and also the dynamic contrast option actually changes the picture quite a bit. So I was not expecting some of these advanced features that were there on this television. So I like the fact that you can play around with these features on this television. So in fact, if you are a person who likes to little bit tinker around, very particular about colors, you have all the options here to actually adjust the same. And again, even in sound, you can go here and adjust the sound. By default, these are the presets that are given. So guys, this is the Xiaomi TV FX Pro that comes with the QLED panel, and as I've told you, the pricing of this one is 39,999, but as of now there is a 2,000 rupees discount, so works out to about 38,000. What I'll do is I'll leave the link in the description so that you can check the current pricing, and as I've told you, we also get it in the 43-inch variant. And I have to say, considering the price point, this is a very good television, considering the fact that you're getting that QLED panel, and because of that QLED panel, that color pop and vibrancy is there on this TV. Also, I like the fact that it's coming with this Amazon Fire TV interface, which is very fast. Apart from that, you get that full Alexa integration with this one, and that works seamlessly, as you have seen. And overall, I also like the fact that some of the premium apps like Apple TV are also supported. In fact, Apple AirPlay is also actually supported on this television. And also we are getting the HDMI 2.1 ports and even an eARC port for expandability. So overall, I would say, considering the price point of this one, I feel this is a very good television, and if your budget is around this price point, you can certainly have a look at the same. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.